All right, you guys, today is February 25th, and I'm gonna start some vegetable seeds. Some of these I should have started already, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna put these inside under lights. Let's see, so we've got peppers, and mainly peppers and tomatoes, and then I also have eggplant. So the eggplant I got is from the Dollar Tree. A lot of these seeds, all of these seeds actually are either from the Dollar Tree or my local library, where you can get seeds for free actually if you have a library card. So if you're in Greenville, I highly recommend checking that out. Then at the Dollar Tree, you have seeds for $4 for $1. So it's literally 25 cents a packet. So I've got eggplant, Black Beauty. Then we have cherry tomatoes from my local library. And I have beefsteak tomatoes from the Dollar Tree. Then we have pepper. Oh, and then I also have tomatillos as well, which I'm really excited about because I really want to make like I really want to make verde salsa with tomatillos. And then I also have jalapenos from my library as well. Then we have other peppers. Hot peppers are habaneros. Then we have golden treasure pepper, which are like those little sweet peppers that you can get like at the grocery store. And then we have mixed big bell peppers, green bell mix as well from the Dollar Tree. So I'm really intrigued by especially this one because the colors look really crazy and cool. So these are all of the things I'm going to be starting from seed. I've never done this before, so we're just going to try it out. I got to make my labels. For the tomatoes especially, and the peppers, and eggplant probably, I'm going to start them in bigger pots so that I don't have to pot up and then like baby them so much before just planting them out in the garden. So I got these from the Dollar Tree. They're 6 for $1.25 and they're super easy to get. And then also got this tray from Walmart to hold them in, and then I can bottom water them that way as well. So we're gonna start with tomatoes. I'm going to plant probably a couple seeds in each little thing, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put everything in this tray right now. I have 10 little things, and I want to probably have at least 2 of each plant. So like 2 cherry tomatoes, 2 beefsteak tomatoes and stuff like that, but I'll probably dwindle it down eventually just so that I don't have too many things. I'm gonna start with the eggplant. And it doesn't seem like these plants get like insanely big. I don't know if it's a smaller variety or what, but it's only like 2 feet is what it says. Days to germinate are 10 to 20 days. Depth to sow is half of an inch. And a lot of these should have been started already for my area, but in a lot of other areas, you'd be totally fine starting them now. So, but it says 8 to 10 weeks before your last frost date. I'm just making little holes to plant these in. I might do 2 trays, so have 2 pots per variety. I'm gonna do 3 seeds per little pot, I think. So I'm just using my little tool. You can just use a pencil if you have a pencil, anything to put them in the little pot. Especially the tomato plants can get really, really large, so I don't wanna have like too many of them. I feel like jalapeno and habanero, I only need like 1 plant. What do you guys think? All right, next up are beefsteak tomatoes. These say 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just covering it up a little bit. Now we're gonna do cherry tomatoes. These are from the library, and these ones say 1/4 of an inch as well. Okay, so I probably got about 10 seeds from my library, if you're curious, in the pack. Starting to get windy. Okay, next up is tomatillo. These ones say 1/2 of an inch, so more like the eggplant. Seems kind of weird because they're kind of tiny, but we're gonna do it. Okay, now jalapenos. Okay, so this tray is done. I'm gonna water it in. The soil was already wet to begin with, but we have a whole tray I'm so excited. So these are gonna go inside under lights, and then I have a few more things, a few more peppers and some herbs that we're gonna do. Okay, now we're gonna do some of the herbs as well as the peppers. So peppers we're doing are the bell and then the golden treasure. Then we have oregano and sage, and I honestly got these for cut flower like arrangements to use as foliage, but I think you can also use them in the garden. I need to double check that, but it's just Greek oregano and common sage. And again, I should have started these way earlier, but that's okay. We're gonna try it out. So these two, I'm gonna do 2 pots per seeds. Everything else other than the peppers, so like basil, chives, I'm gonna just do 1, and then everything else I'm doing 2. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so then I also have sweet Italian basil and chives. So let's get started. Let's do the golden treasure pepper. I'm doing 2 of these as well. Now I'm confused because I wrote 2 for those, and then I really hope this works, you guys, because I'm excited, but I'm like also nervous because I've never done veggies. Obviously I've done all of the flowers and everything, but we'll see. All right, so bell peppers. This says 1/4 of an inch. Golden treasure pepper. This is from my library. Sometimes I get stuck in these little packets. So I'm just making sure these are all covered, and then I'm also pushing everything into the surface so they have really good contact with the soil. That's supposed to be very important when you're sowing seeds. Now we're doing basil. I'm just gonna put multiple seeds in each container for everything, and then we will thin them at a later date. Basil, 1/4 of an inch. Seems like most things are 1/4 of an inch. I love a good basil. I'm so excited to have tomatoes and basil, and then do like a mozzarella, tomato, basil type dish. This one I might need to just cover the, I think I'm gonna need to take some soil to cover because the seeds are black and I can't see them. So I'm just gonna cover it with 1/4 of an inch of soil here in a second. Chives, 1/4 of an inch. This one says to space the seeds 4 to 5 inches apart, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. So many seeds. Again, these are black seeds, so I'm gonna do the same thing where I just kind of sprinkle, and then I'm gonna cover the seeds. And then sage and oregano. All right, sage, gonna do 1/4 of an inch. Ooh, these are definitely bigger seeds. Okay, so the oregano requires light to germinate, so we're just gonna surface sow it. So we're gonna sprinkle it on top and then just press them into the soil. And these are tiny, you guys, teeny, teeny, tiny. Okay, I just need to cover these with a little bit of soil. So I'm covering up the sage and and the basil and the chives. They all had dark seeds, and I couldn't see if I was covering them or not. Okay, that's it for all the things that I'm going to be starting inside for my vegetable garden. I'm really excited about this. Hopefully it goes well and we have a very good gardening season in my raised beds this year. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a video very, very soon. Bye guys.